Is it actually a crazy idea to be buying altcoins right now? And the answer is not as simple as you might think. So I'm actually deploying quite a bit of capital right now into altcoins. And if you think I'm crazy because Bitcoin is crashing, make sure to watch this video from the beginning and until the end. So let's just dig into this. I'm going to also show you the altcoins I'm currently invested in and the altcoins I'm holding and the altcoins I believe in. Not financial advice, but that's what I'm saying right now. And the previous altcoin calls that I gave you did exceptionally well. But everything in due time. Let's just go through everything bit by bit and piece by piece. First of all, if we're going to take a look at the altcoin season index, which I know doesn't really mean much, but we are actually finally going into the altcoin season territory right here. And that being said, what matters the most is the understanding as to what is happening with Bitcoin right now. Because a lot of people, especially after I made my previous video on the altcoins that I'm holding, sitting in a car in beautiful Hollywood Hills, people told me that I'm crazy to be buying altcoins just because, look at Bitcoin, it is crashing, it is going to go down to whatever. And there is some truth to it, because if Bitcoin goes down to, let's say, 30K and it crashes down from here a bunch, let's say, if, for example, we see a crash from here down to, 30K, which is 30%, most altcoins are not going to do very well. So that being said, what we are considering here is very important support levels and possible downside volatility on Bitcoin, but a limited downside volatility on Bitcoin, because a lot of people understand that right now we have ETF still the news type of an event where, ETF finally came out, and therefore for liquidity to start coming in, it's going to take time. So therefore we're going to see some kind of a dump before the final pump, which will be absolutely insane with the Bitcoin ETF. But I'm not going to spend too much on Bitcoin today, too much time, because I'm going to make a separate video probably tomorrow. Comment down below if I should make a detailed Bitcoin update as well. But just in general, right now we are still in terms of Bitcoin, and we're currently seeing a lot of altcoins pump, including the ones that I told you about. Well, go figure, Mr. Spot On. Call me Mr. Spot On down in the comments. Because right now, as long as we stay in this general vicinity and Bitcoin just, dangles along, maybe it goes down to our spot accumulation area of 38, 39, 40, it does something, goes in fucking circles. This is going to be very good for us, because this is the point where a lot of the capital is just stagnating Bitcoin and it starts to flow into other assets. And right now, the next one in line, actually, if we look at Ethereum, then you're going to see that Ethereum has pumped quite well. Because why? The next one in line for DTF is Ethereum. So the next one in line for this hopium is Ethereum. And what Ethereum stands for? That's right, a shit ton of different altcoins. So, and for this reason, when Bitcoin stagnates and doesn't do anything absolutely terrible, which is arguably possible. I'm going to make a separate video tomorrow, so subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're always updated. But in general, as long as we stay in this vicinity and we don't do anything out of the ordinary, actually altcoins are performing. Like, if you're going to check, I'm going to show you all the altcoins that I'm currently holding in my degen portfolio, so to speak, that Bitcoin crashed down from like 49K all the way down to like 41,000. But some of the altcoins we were holding, they actually went up. So people like, oh, you're crazy, Thomas. No, I just know what I'm doing, and I have good analysts in my team. So therefore, please, when Mr. Spot On speaks, just please listen, because you're missing out on incredible profit. So now let's move on. Like we've spoken about Bitcoin in general, what we're expecting. Let's move on to the actual altcoins. And first, let me show you here. I actually have, it's actually called September Alts. These are the ones that I gave you previously. And just to prove the point as to how I pick altcoins, let me just show it to you. I mean, and not to show off, but just to show what we are doing and what kind of results we have. And to prove the point, I'm going to link a video up here which actually talks, where I actually gave you all these altcoins and gave you targets for these altcoins. So now let's just quickly go through these, and I'm going to show you the ones I'm holding right now, because these ones I'm not holding them anymore. So, and certainly everything I'm going to be showing you is actually available on Bybit. And if you want to be trading these altcoins, Dior, not financial advice, you do what you want. I'm just showing you how I'm making money. So if you're interested, and you can actually use my exclusive link down in the description of this video. And if you do so, it's going to give you up to $30,000 in initial deposit bonuses. And if you can just pause the screen and take a look at all the incredible benefits. You're going to be trading on Bybit or one of these exchanges anyway, the ones you can trust. And Bybit is probably one of the most reliable ones right now, with no stupid FUD about it. So you might as well get incredible bonuses. And all deposited users who use my link to sign up up with Bybit. Also, we're getting access to my Crypto Signals community. This is one of the most profitable communities in the whole entire world. This is where, and you can see on the screen right now, I'll put it on the screen, the results of the members. Not my results, not the results of my team, the results of the members that are posted by the members of this community. All you need to do is use my link to Bybit, open an account. Even if you have one, you can open a new one, and you can do a KYC with a new driver's license or some other sort of an ID, and it's going to count as a new account under my link, and you'll be able to use your UID. Go to my Discord, which is called VIP Signals. Down in the description, this video was in the pinned comment. There is also a link to this community. Put into the bot your UID, and it's going to let you in. A very simple instruction. And this community, you cannot pay for it. You can only get in if you're a Bybit or a BitGet trader. Link to BitGet also in the description of this video. The only benefit of BitGet is that they also have a lot of altcoins. The only benefit is that they still don't require KYC in select jurisdictions. And last but not least, when it comes to Bybit, what they have right now is also an incredible Trade Masters Grand Prix where you can actually win. There is $2.2 million in prize pool, which is insane. I'm going to leave a link to this competition also in the description of this video. I think it's just an epic one where you can just register, trade anyway, and show incredible results and win insane prizes and cash prize. You can see like what kind of cash prizes you're going to be getting here. So there is a huge prize pool and it's free money. And that's what I like about Bybit. They do a lot of really community stuff, so you can actually make extra money on top of the money you're making. So I'm going to leave a link to this competition description as well. And let's move on to the list of the altcoins. So, and the list is actually very simple. This is the old list. I just wanted to show it to you so you don't tell me later, oh, Thomas, you didn't tell, whatever. So I told you that I'm getting into flow right here where the red line is. And again, I linked the video previously. If you don't believe me, there's people in my community who are like, oh, you didn't say it. Like, if you're blind, if you're deaf, if you're not watching my videos from the beginning and until the end, it doesn't mean that I didn't say something. It means that you're either blind or deaf or you're not paying any attention while Thomas Crowler is making all the money while you're sleeping. So don't sleep. Pay attention right now. Watch this video till the end so you don't miss out later and say, oh, you didn't tell me. So Flow did 127%. I gave it to you previously. I gave you Ape. Ape did, some of them I got out of them a bit earlier, but just theoretically anyway. Ape went up 80%, and this was our entry point right here with the, I don't know, pink line. Then also I gave you People. People was crazy. Like People, I gave you People actually right here at the also pink line at like 1 cent. And then it went up to 7 cents. So that's 653% in the recent a few months. Then also I gave you a PYR right here at this line right here. So it actually retested the level and exploded 153%. Then I gave you Mina, which is right here, 38 cents, and it went to $1.70, 324%. So now, and again, I linked the video. The video is still there. Nothing has changed. Everything is still there. These are the altcoins I gave you previously. So these are the DG and smaller. I gave you like also like the Dogecoin and this and that, which some of them also perform really well. But now let's move on to the new game, like the ones that I'm actually currently holding myself, and I'm going to move on to my account. I'm going to show you everything once again. So first of all, which for now is not doing so well for now, is Ladies, which still is a 5x target. We also have, which actually, to be honest, like I have minus 50 or 60% for now, but this is altcoins. Like you can sometimes have minus 90% of on your altcoin just to have 20x in the next 3 days. This is what we're counting on with some of these DGen altcoins. No value, nothing, just pumps, hypes, etc. So, Ladies, then the same thing, Bob. Bob is not doing very well in comparison to where I entered into it, but it still is not invalidated. Also, target of 5x in Beam. Beam is doing okay. I don't have any loss on Beam. But what we were expecting from Beam is also 5x from here. Also, Grape. Grape is not doing like I have minus 50% on Grape for now. But again, I'm not going through all the reasons why we're getting into these. There is either communities, there is either they're launching something. There is good reasons why. But if you want the reasons, you should be watching initial videos where I post about them. Here, I'm just giving you an update. So also Venu. Venu is not doing so very well, but it's also a 5x opportunity. And it's been dripping down a little bit, but this is a very good entry point. Again, Dior, but this is what I'm holding still until this day. Also, Apex, and Apex is a good example that pumped right at our entry. So our entry was about right here at $1.50. Now it's $2.50, and our first target is $3, second target $6, and then $10, because I gave you the reasons why. Because one of the main reasons, to be honest, is Bybit is promoting it like crazy, and Bybit has a lot of power. So also OP, actually OP and Apex. Like, I mean, if you go to Apex, we go to spot. This is where I'm just trying to keep it all. I put in 15K into it. It's already like 25K. And this is pretty nice to see if you just go to the chart, and you will see like my selling orders, the ones I just told you about. So this is where I bought it, and this is like the B letter right here, and it's actually pumping. It's beautiful to see, and it's actually going towards our target. Next one is Optimism, which actually already hit our first target. And here is again, but this is very, very conservative. Now, when it comes to Optimism, so where is Optimism? So let's go have a look at Optimism. So here we purchased it. I bought it right here, and the first take profit was already right here, and the remainder of take profits you can see on the screen. Next one, and the last but not least, is this one right here, which is TIA. And TIA, I mean, you probably are familiar. They're pumping. It's pumping really well. And we just hit our first take profit on TIA as well. We entered right here again. If you don't believe me, as always, like, people don't believe this shit for some reason. If somebody is making money, it doesn't mean that you cannot believe it. I mean, some people actually are making money and showing others how to do it as well. So trade TIA. This is the one that, I mean, it looks pretty nice as well. So we bought it here. First take profit right here. Here is the rest of my take profits. So basically, the idea that I have right now, I just want to, do I want to add anything else? Like, actually, from the last 24 hours, I think this is like plus 5K in the last, like, extra 5K a day. Why not? So for now, I'm just keeping these as they are. I mean, as I said, Bob is not doing so well. It's not very healthy, looking like minus 55% on it, but I'm still holding it because some of these, sometimes they explode at an instant doing 10x. Sometimes they go to zero, so that's why I dework. So these are the ones that I'm still holding, and some of them are doing really well and hitting our first take profits, just like with the previous list, which did, like, some of them did parabolic returns, like people. That's why I told you, like, sometimes it does nothing, and then actually plays out what you've been expecting from it. But to be honest, from people, I didn't expect this kind of a pump, but nonetheless. So that's why, guys, check out this quick tutorial as to how to trade Bitcoin and other altcoins with proper risk and money management. And remember about this incredible trading competition and general bonuses that Bybit gives you if you use my link down in the description of this video. Sign up, create an account. It's going to be very useful because bull market is here. And we're going to be making shit ton of money together in the next 2 to 3 years. So get ready. Open an account, get into our Discord, and let's rock and roll. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.